Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Cool part is we get to start showing you guys the puppies. Alright, so before we jump in, Kiwi and I moved up and left Idaho on the 1st, or rather on the 31st. We stayed overnight in Baker City, Oregon, about halfway here. And then on the 1st we finished our drive here and got in, but the house wasn't fully ready, so we just dropped off the stuff here, or the room here wasn't ready. So I dropped the stuff off here, and we went up to my roommate's parents' house. It was still being sold, so they still had plenty of space, but really just bare minimum. And the first night there, I get woken up at about 4:30 to 5 a.m. with Kiwi, just needing to go bathroom perhaps, but it's very clear very shortly she yacked and then her water broke in a matter of like 10 minutes of me opening my eyes. And I was very ill-equipped, frankly, because I had most of the stuff over here. I definitely wasn't anticipating it happening right away. I should have been more mindful about it all happening. Nonetheless, by about 30 minutes later, we had let's say an hour later, we had our first puppy come. Kiwi had already yacked like 2 more times and became more and more evident as things were progressing. So today is January 9th, and that was January 2nd, last Saturday. So they are a week old right now. They've been doing great, super healthy. We are moved into the new place. We came over on the 6th. Also got a new car this week. So, there's a lot of new, really cool things happening here. Starting out in Kennewick. Still looking for what I want to do as far as work next. But in the meantime, I'll definitely take advantage of the time to, have the puppies and whatnot. So that should be good for now. And of course we got the fish tank in the background, so that'll work. But let's start introducing some puppies. We're going to show number 8 first. So this is number 8. He is absolutely adorable, and he's the one that held up the whole line. He's got really amazing coloring. He does have the Ridgie on him, and they have not opened their eyes yet. As you can see here on their bellies, they have some pretty amazing white, but yeah, they're very active, and I love this little white face right here on them too. Not all of them have that, just like 4 of them I believe, but he's absolutely adorable. He's my prize boy, and he's just been doing great. He loves to jump out of every single thing, but sleeps like a champ. And yeah, they are definitely getting big. So there's number 8. He's lime green. So I do have him color coded. I know him by number, but I'll introduce them by color. So yeah, there's number 1. He's a cute boy. Say hello. Say hello, bud. Well, focus in. There you go. Oh, you are such a champ. Okay, let's get you back with mama. Number 1. Alright, so number 1, he's got more of the brindling coat, very dark face, no white on that, but his belly is very white, and he is just a champ. He's very quiet, kind of keeps to himself, really good with cuddling. Kiwi, will you go lay down? So she's adorable, sorry. Her color is light pink, and she does also have the Ridgie, so she's doing really, really well. Also, definitely not the runt. She's definitely not the runt, but Not the heaviest of them either. So, yeah, glad you can meet number 1. She is adorable. Good girl. Number 2. Number 2 is just like the cutest thing that you can ever find in the world. Let's see, focusing. There we go. So here's number 2. She's purple. Very dominant white on her face and more white on her belly. She is probably my biggest girl, and she has this most adorable little white spot up here on her neck. But very active, very mobile, very heavy sleeper, but eats all the time. She also has a very well-establishing ridge. So, and when they first came out, you could really tell. Right now, they're just really young pups. So the dark on their back kind of fades in, but she also has a very much lighter coat to her head, and then graduates to the darker on her back. But also very dominant with the white on her paws, which they all pretty much have. And she's just been such a trooper. She's a very good cuddle buddy, but definitely the biggest of the girls. So, here is and was our first boy, number 3, orange. See if we can get you focused in, bud. Now, this boy does not have the ridge. Very much standard. But he also has a lighter head and a darker coat fading to the back. Still very much like kind of brindling. It'll be more like a gray or dark boy coat. Also very white here on his face, and his belly is more of a stretched white. But he is very sweet, and he'd be probably pretty close tie to our other boys. All the boys are pretty much the same right now. Oh, get they on. Oh, so cute. Now we're going in and out of focus because you just moving around so much. But he is really cute. It's been great having a bunch of puppies. I'll tell you that. But I'm waking them up, so they're getting a little squirmy. Alright, then we have Red. Alright, so Red is a really lighter, almost gray version with probably the most dominant ridge here on his back. But he has a very spotty chest and belly with the gap in between. And Red was my first real full live birth. I believe. I think 3 and 5 actually may have been both live births, but very eager to come out. And he did really good. I loved his coloring from the get-go. But he's definitely more of the gray light. And I imagine with a lot of their coats, they'll lighten up from the dark to go lighter, but he'll definitely be, she'll definitely be the grayest of them all. So, just so cute. Oh, I like doing these videos. Huh. Yeah. That's cute. When they're just super tired, they just find their spot, and cuddle in really easily. quite amazing. There you go, bud. Let's show you off again. Now it's a very dark face. Good girl. And here is the dark pink, number 4. Now she doesn't also not have a ridge, just a very dark striping there on her back. Now she's very similar to number 5 with the different coloring, but of all of them, this is probably the darkest brindling coat that I have. Stands out from the crowd so very much with her, and she has just been a sweet, sweet darling. So she's very cuddly. She just kind of finds some of the most awkward positions. She'll be laying on her back and she'll just be kicking to the sky. No worries, super comfortable no matter what position. And she's just been so sweet. Even right now, she's just like, okay, that's fine. That's fine, I'm comfortable. Yeah, it'll be even more curious too to see. I'm pretty sure all their ears will fall down. There's a couple that have a lot more firmness in their ears. I'm looking over here so I can see the puppies bigger, but just making sure they're in focus. So there she is. Oh, so tired. She's milk drunk. They're all getting milk drunk from mama, huh? So yeah, here you can kind of see her color under the light a little bit more here. Just getting comfortable. Just getting comfortable. See that she is a sweetie. Okay, we'll get you back with mama. So here's number 4. Here is number 6, the white girl. This is my white girl. So she's the lightest coloring, has these amazing mole spots on her side. She also has a very white chest like her mama. I'll show that off. There you go. And she is the first one to have already been sold and selected. She does not have a Ridgie here, but she is very much a Ridgie, and has this amazing tendency to eat. She eats so well, so well. My girl. So yeah, very identifying, balanced, white on the tips. So she's just been really adaptable too. I spend a lot of time with her, but because she's just so comfy. They're all so comfy. She's got some really good weight though. In her first week, she's probably been one of the hardiest eaters from what I've been able to see. So she's kind of getting agitated. We'll get her back with mama. So that's number 6, white. Oh, come on. Come on, Camel. Here's number 9, black. So number 9 is a male. He's the very last one. He has a very dominant ridge here on his back. Getting me out. And then what's fascinating about him too, although right now he's been licked pretty heavily by mama here on his head, but he has an exaggerated extra ridge or cowlick coming up here on his neck as well. You can kind of see right there. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, anyway. But he's just been adorable. He's also very standard coloring, has this extended white on his front right paw. It's just adorable. And then some extra length here on it. But his chest is also very white with a little spot in the middle. And he's just been so cute. He's probably one of the most active ones, running around trying to jump out of his pen. He leads the charge when it comes to wake up time, getting ready to eat. But then he's also very independent and finds his own little select part of the pen to go and sleep. There's some really cute moles over here on his side. It's definitely probably another very much prized boy. His markings and dominance on his ridge is going to be fantastic. So, yeah, he's definitely an adventurer. I believe that this is the last one to show. I lost track. But this is definitely our runt. Yellow number 7. So let's get him in focus. It's a very, very dark face, very light on the head again. Also a really cool looking ridge. The one thing with him is that when he was born, Mama had a little bit of struggle maintaining her strength to get him out, and it had taken a while. So when she went out, I let her go out and she made the potty stance. And instead, in about a minute or two, he came out very abruptly, hanging from an umbilical cord, and I caught him. And so I think there's going to be a little bit of just basically there's like a defect or something at the very top of his ridge. But he's also very good coloring. Very close to standard darky boy. Just has the really cool white here on his chest too with the swirly. So he's also very cute and cuddly. Very simple, low maintenance so far. And it doesn't really show too much. She definitely eats the least. Like I kind of have had to encourage her to get more involved with being closer to Mama and fighting the rest of the pack. So yeah, she's making her noises, huh? But oh, come on, put you in focus. There you go. Good girl. Mama, you want to come up here? Come on, up. And here's Mama, taking care of her babies. Kiwi, should all know Kiwi. She's been doing great with just taking care of them. And yeah, she just doesn't want to even be away from them for too long. She's very protective. Not aggressive protection, but she wants to make sure her babies are being taken care of very well. Alright, so hopefully, as I've alluded to, we have 9 puppies. There's a lot to choose from. Just one has been taken. Their birth date was January 2nd, 2021. So we've got a couple weeks, but thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, let me know if you're interested in any puppies. Peace.